Of course I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be fine? Everything is, fine. Oh, I think it was lunch. It's not really sitting well with me, because now my stomach is just in knots. Like something is just aching to get out. Or something. So I think I just, had a bad lunch. Last night? What happened last night? Oh, I started acting weird since last night. I didn't really get what you were saying. Yeah, last night, uh, I think it was the movie we watched. It was kind of sad. I know it's supposed to be a comedy, but, the premise of asking someone on a date because of a joke or a prank, it's kind of sad. Well, I know it ended happily. It had a very happy ending. But that's a movie. If something were to happen in real life, something like that, then it might not end so happily. Sweetie, there's been something on my mind since that movie. I have to confess something. Well, it's about us. And I guess the movie made me realize I had to tell you. No, I didn't ask you out because of a prank or a joke. No, I asked you out because of a dare. But it's not what you think. I guess it could be what you think, but it's not entirely what you think. You see, my friends and I love Truth or Dare. And, if we're given a dare, we follow through. Of course, a dare is never really bad. It's just sometimes embarrassing or awkward or just something silly. No, I don't think you're embarrassing or awkward. You're kind of silly, but I love the silly. But, I don't know how you'll feel, but I've always had a crush on you. But I used to be so shy and timid, and I could never approach you. And I just kind of gave up on the thought of being with you. Why would you like someone like me anyways? And my friends, they knew how I felt about you. They always tried to push me into asking you out, and I couldn't. You're this wonderful being, just this perfect person in my eyes. I couldn't approach you. And then I saw you one day, and I couldn't stop staring at you. And my friends started, laughing. And at first, I didn't know why they were laughing. I just thought maybe someone told a joke and I didn't hear it. And then they wanted to play Truth or Dare. I thought maybe they were just trying to distract me, make sure I wasn't feeling bad that you were so close but so far. And when it was my turn, I chose Dare, thinking maybe I had to do a prank phone call or something. But no, they dared me to ask you on a date. And I was mortified. approach you and ask you out. I mean, the thought of going on a date with you, it sounded so wonderful. But I couldn't. But then they pointed out that it's truth or dare. You can't just not do a dare. Unless it was something awful. But this dare, to ask you on a date, it wasn't awful. It's something I've dreamt of doing, but I never had the courage to. And so, in the name of truth or dare, holding up my friend group's promise and everything, I approached you. And I asked you on a date, and I almost puked, which would have been very embarrassing. But I didn't, thank goodness. And I almost turned around. Right after asking you, I was ready to just run away. But you smiled. And you said yes. And then, I guess here we are. I asked you out and went on dates and we're together. We've been together for a while now. And until last night, I forgot I had asked you out because of a dare. And the movie reminded me, and I was really guilty. I felt awful. Because even though I wanted to go on a date with you, and I dreamt of going on a date with you, I didn't ask you out because of my own courage. It was all because of a dare. And I had to tell you, because my stomach was just in knots, and I couldn't take it anymore. My conscience was just eating me alive. It's okay if you don't want to talk to me, or even see me. And if you want to break up with me, then I completely understand. No, of course I was being honest. I had a huge crush on you. I couldn't even handle it. I had never felt that way for anyone before. I was just scared. Why are you laughing? You should be upset with me. Well, yeah, I still wanted to ask you out, and my feelings for you were genuine, but still it was because of a dare. I didn't have the confidence, the bravery, any courage. It was all because of a dare. Well, no, I guess it is a little different because of my feelings, but still, aren't you furious? Well, I guess from your perspective, we wouldn't be here, happily in love, if it wasn't for that dare. And I promise you, my feelings for you, they're genuine. I am in love with you, and are you sure you're not mad? I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to be stern with me. Lecture me about the importance of honesty and stuff. Well, no, of course I'm happy with you. I've never been happier. I'm in love with you. Oh. Well, I guess if it wasn't for the dare, I probably wouldn't even be with you. I was way too scared back then. And by the time I've built up courage, you probably could have been with someone else. you promise you're not mad at me? Okay, but I still feel awful. I love you, and I just feel like I have to make it up to you. Let's go on a date. I know we just went on a date last night, but this one's all on me. No splitting or anything. No, what's it called? I don't know what it's called. No back talk or arguing or whatever. This is final. I'm gonna treat you to a date, and we're gonna have a good time. Because I love you more than anything.